It's a week later, and the war is still raging and intensifying in Ukraine and Russia. Really difficult to watch the scenes, the horrific scenes that are happening. And we need to pray and ask God to send us a Yeshua, to send the world redemption. Wednesday night we heard from the Chabad rabbi in Sumy, Ukraine, Rabbi Lebetansky, who's sheltering in place with his family and trying to help his community. He told us about the hardships that are happening, the war-torn city, the bombardment, the uncertainty, the difficulty, the challenges, and how he's trying to keep his community safe and trying to give them what they need, help them in their dire time. Since Wednesday night, I've heard reports that the rabbi and his family did make it out of the country finally with his wife and 4 children, and they made it over to Moldova. Another Chabad rabbi, a friend of mine, is stuck in Kherson. Kherson has been overtaken by the Russians, and now they're under Russian rule. He's staying with his community, made a conscious decision to help them, and God bless them, and he should be safe. The incredible Jewish unity that we're seeing now is something that the rabbis and their families are witnessing and ask for, and saying that it gives them a lot of strength. Nathan Sharansky says that when he was growing up in Ukraine, there were many different nationalities, some Russian, some Ukrainian, some Georgian, but if they were Jewish, they had to have Jew stamped on their papers, and that made it sound like it was a disease. He didn't know much about Judaism, but he knew it was not a good thing. So you could be Russian or Ukrainian, but Jew was not a good thing. He says today he's watching the scenes from the different borders and the way the Jewish people are uniting and reaching out and helping those, especially the families of our fellow Jews. It's heartwarming to see that whenever there's a crisis and whenever there's trouble at the border, the best thing that they could say is Jew. When they say Jewish, there's more help. Of course, the Jews are helping everyone, but the family is this very deep connection, and the rabbis and their families are asking for our prayers and for our mitzvot. The rabbi in Sumy, when asked, what could we do for him? He says, we need your prayers, but most importantly, we need your mitzvot. Do another good deed. The rabbi says we should fight fire with fire. When the conquering forces are coming in and they're trying to conquer another piece of land, another city that was out of their reach, he says it's a metaphor that we have to fight back. And we have to conquer something in our lives that we felt that was out of reach. Something good, something actual, something new, something that we thought that was not really in our reach. Perhaps it's calling someone that we weren't comfortable calling, visiting someone we weren't comfortable visiting, saying an extra prayer, putting up a mezuzah. Now is the time to do all these positive things to change the dynamics of what's happening. Either way, whichever side you're looking at, it's a precarious time. This is a time of war. We need peace, hope, tranquility, and a special intervention. May God bless us. We are now in a time transition into the second month of Adar, the month of Purim, when Mordechai told Esther to go to the king and plead on behalf of her people. She turned around and he said, Lech kenos et kol haYehudim. Go gather all the Jews, fast and pray for me. She said, Jewish unity is going to bring us together and going to bring that miracle. And that's what we were experienced at Purim. And today also, let us bond together, unite together, pray together, do another mitzvah to help our brethren and help the world at large. May this all be behind us. May God show us the great deliverance of transformation of the world into a peaceful world of Mashiach now. Shabbat Shalom. I hope to see you in Shul on Shabbat.